Jules, as always. Whenever you join me here on the channel, you are one of the gems in my treasures. Welcome to what I like to call Jules GemsX at Area 5T1. Recently, we have kind of changed the name of the channel to that. That's coming up for the new year, as gems are inside a treasure, plus the the uh, Nissan Xterra that I am currently doing a resto mod is nicknamed the GemX, thanks to my subs who did vote on that. So I kind of decided to take the channel and call all my subs and viewers gems also. So welcome. I do want to apologize. Yesterday I was a little sick and I had to cut the stream short. I am feeling much better today. It is welcome to the stream. Like I was saying, I started feeling sick during the stream yesterday. I had to log off as it was the best thing for me, and all I did was sleep through the night, and boom, I am much better. So as always, welcome. And it's not so much the weather, it is just something that does happen. I am an epileptic, and from time to time I will just have that feeling of something maybe happening, and it was yesterday, unfortunately. So it was one of those things. California weather's been actually fantastic compared to where it would be in New Mexico at this time. So, I'm sorry, got my computer here on in the background. Actually, good thing it was my channel. I'm just trying to bring this stream up on so I can check out your guys' comments as I stream. I always like to do that. Yeah, California weather has been a little more different than usual. So, but no big deal. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Feel free to hit a like, subscribe, and comment. Trying to check out, I am trying to watch, check out your guys' comments here. I am also trying to pull up the stream on my computer so I can always check out your guys' comments. In a much better way. It is always easier when I can see your guys' comments on live on the computer. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. You're on with Jules. Please do hit that like and subscribe. Remember, you're on Jules GemsX at Area 5T1. So I'm just gonna pull. I've just found the live here on the computer where I can see your guys' comments a lot much easier. Please do consider dropping a like, subscribe. Also, please also consider dropping a super chat, super thanks, super sticker. Yadira, I'm much better. All I did was sleep after how I felt last night, and it makes a difference. Jumping in here to the analytics of the channel. We've been doing fantastic. One of my videos that I did on GemX a few days ago got 1,400 views, so it looks much better. So hello, Sadie. Hello, Muffin. Hello, A Johnson. Welcome to the stream. Here on my channel, there are, we do call it Area 5T1, as we do discuss about 5Ts. We talk about transition, we talk triathlon, trends, teaching, and tips. And trucks. When we do talk transition, well, transition can mean many things. Like I said, I do talk trucks. I do have a 2008 Nissan Xterra, bought for $1,500. It is being transitioned into an overland vehicle. Also, when I talk triathlon, in a triathlon, you do have two transitions where you transition from the swim to your bike and from bike to run. Also, I have been transitioning from male to female. Many times I will yes, more people are watching, Sadie. I have, and I would do a lot of transition content and in transgender content. But down in the description, I am going to post a link to a recent interview I did with a friend of mine about some research we did about the trans community and what is going to be happening in the near future. And basically, unfortunately, it's put a kink in the chain for many of us. So please, when at the end of the video, after I finish putting all the comments, please do check out that interview that my friend Jenny Gage did with me. She is over at Life Take Two. So please, it is very critical in that of what is said on there. I think that all of us should know what is going on in our nation nowadays, and actually being an influencer when it comes to our community is going to turn out to be it's turning to be unfortunately a thing that will get people in trouble. So right now, content has to change a little bit on this channel. Thank you very much, Rio. So yes, please do check that out. Welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Please do leave a like, subscribe. Lately, we've had a lot of views. One of my Xterra videos did take off in the last 2 nights. It's gotten over 1,400 views. I did try out something new. Hello. And where you can have it. You pay a small amount of money, and they put it in ads, and therefore that certain video has taken off. Hopefully that does help the channel in that we will get more subs, more views. Got a little bit of extra triathlon content and Xterra content coming up soon. One of the things that I will be posting, and I'll probably make the video tonight. I did get I'm going to show some of the gear that one would need for triathlon. If you are a beginner triathlete, just some of the things that you can get as far as gear. I just got, I'll just I got something new and it's in this box. It just was left at my door. So I'm going to show what's in here, reveal what's in there. I will also talk about a specialized triathlon suit that I have and kind of show how one can start little by little. So it'll be a good guide to if you ever want to participate, where to start, because most people, when they do think of triathlon, the first thing they do jump to is thinking an Ironman. Ironman is a very, very um, difficult thing to do when you think the half Ironman is a total of 70.3 miles. That's a 1.2 mile swim, a 52-mile bike ride, and a half marathon. You don't have to start there. Like right now, I am doing probably maybe 3 sprint triathlons this season and 1 Olympic. So I've already registered to my first one, and if you look right up there, that is so right here you see a little piece of paper. That piece of paper does have my registration into USA Triathlon, which is you do have to be a member of. And on top of that, it helps you also, and also is the registration to my first triathlon. So, which is a sprint. That consists of a 1/4 mile swim, 12-mile bike ride, and a 5K. I will be doing this year what's called the Triple Crown here in San Diego. It does consist of 3 triathlons. There are total 6 triathlons in San Diego this year. I've almost considered it doing maybe at least 4 out of the 6, if not even considering the 6, but they're one starting in May. It is one in May, one in June, one in July, one in August, and one in September, one October. So it would be one a month starting in May. There are many types, and I will talk about them. Some, like my cousin's husband texted me that I go over there to Arizona and do one that they do, but the swim is done in a pool. Here, the ones in San Diego, the swim is done in the ocean. Next year, my goal will actually be to do a half Ironman and hopefully a full Ironman. So we'll see how that goes, and you know where it can take us. I've been wanting to do at least one full Ironman in my lifetime. I've been unfortunately. Hello, Joe. Welcome to the stream. And COVID did put a kink in the works there. So let's we can slowly move to it, because that's a high level of training. I am drinking my Arnold Palmer here. Hopefully we can do the 2-hour live today. I'm much better, Joe. Last night is just one of those days that, like I've told everybody here, I have epilepsy, and it's just one of those days that you feel basically blah. You can wake up, you can feel it, and although you try to stay active and do what you can, welcome Anime, welcome to the stream. Even though you feel it and you try to fight it, the best thing is to rest. And that's what I had to do. So I had to take my rescue med, just fall asleep, and slept through the night after I ate dinner. So yes, it oh, you like the Star Wars poster? That is a replica of the original 1977 edition poster. Now that I actually had an actual poster from this that was from a theater. I mean, you could see, and I don't know, it may still be buried in my pod somewhere. I have a pod that still needs to be transported here from Florida. And basically, the one I have, a friend had got it, I think at a movie theater he worked at or he lived nearby, and it was folded up, and it's been like that for years. So you unfold it and there's, the crease marks on it and everything. The only thing that got cut off of it for some reason was like where it does say like who made the poster and all that. And you can tell it's an original because when they've fixed, what happened is there was a flaw in the original posters, and when the people that were making them, one of the guys had I don't know if it was an eyebrow or eyelash or what, fell off of him and landed on Luke's belt. And Luke's belt was a different color. It wasn't black. So what they ended up, and you could actually see that hair on the drawing. And I actually have an original that has that flaw. Not unless I sold it on eBay, but if I did sell it on eBay, I did get 3 figures for it. Because I remember I put it up for that. Yeah, they do have their own story. Like I said, the only thing that I didn't like was the bottom. They had cut out like the company that had made the poster for them. Um, but welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. Um, Today I feel much better than yesterday. I had to cut my stream short yesterday. I was feeling ill, but much better today. That's why I think Thomas was barking so much yesterday. When I start feeling like I was yesterday, Thomas is very aware of it. For those of you that are new here, Thomas is my Dalmatian mix, and he is deaf, but I think he can sense certain things more. So if you are new to the stream, you like what we talk about, please do hit that like button, subscribe, consider dropping a super sticker, a super thanks. Any amount will do. Basically, anything we get here as far as donos, 30% goes to different charities. We're going 15% to Animal Humane New Mexico. Animal Humane New Mexico is where I adopted my dog. They do lots of good things for different animals, mainly cats and dogs, but I think they also take in others. Actually, I found out more history about Thomas. I went through their YouTube page and found out Thomas was actually rescued from a flooded area in Las Vegas, New Mexico. Um, so there's lots of history behind that. Um, and um, and then there was also so I did send them a Christmas card. I got holiday cards made with me and Thomas on them. A crazy YouTube signing for 5 hours. Were they doing sign language for 5 hours? Thank you everybody for the likes. Let's try to make it to 10 likes. We're only 3 likes away from 10 likes. Usually our first goal is to make it to 10. Let's make it to, after 10, our goal is 51. I do want to say that if you want to check out a good stream, please, okay, mean singing. Also, if you do want to check out a very good stream I did with my friend Jenny Gage, do go check out Life Take Two. She's a very good YouTuber. and we did a hello Harry, welcome to the stream. She did an excellent, we did an excellent, I should say, stream together. She interviewed me about certain things going on in the trans community and kind of some of the things that uh, are unfortunately guiding the way the channel is going right now. Um, Thank you for the 10 jewels. So, uh, Harry, um, appreciate it. Um, we always appreciate any gifts here, whether they're jewels, they're, super, any type of super, whether it's a thanks, sticker, anything, it's greatly appreciated. Um, we last month it didn't make it to where we got anything, you know, uh, in basically you have to make $100 before they deposit into the bank. But with the support this month, we will get something, which, like I said, 30% will go to donos to other organizations. Second organization, I'm giving 15% to Animal Humane New Mexico, and the other will go to the Epilepsy Foundation. Well, you know what that does. If you've watched Family Guy, you know what golden poop does. So it just makes people evil. Just drinking my Arnold Palmer. Guys, if you ever watch my channel, you know it's usually my Arnold Palmer or my Mountain Dew. Yeah, and that's what. Yeah, Family Guy has a big reference to the golden poop. If you've watched it from the beginning. So everyone, please do hit that like, subscribe to the channel. I am going to try to stream more often. In the past few weeks, I hadn't streamed that much. I know my moderators did show concern, and I greatly appreciate that, Yadira. And I know Jason, and I had communicated via text with others, with one of my other moderators, Avita. She does text me, and we talk via text, and that's only something that I give people I trust. So the channel has grown a ton this year. I hope we can see the same growth next year. My goal for next year would be to hit 5,100 by the end of the year, which would be fantastic. So if you want to share the channel with your friends, there will be a lot of triathlon content. I've been doing lots of Xterra content. My Xterra, I've been doing lots of work to it. Some days it may be something simple as just changing the battery bracket, which I didn't do it today, but I've got a snorkel coming for it. So you guys can check that out. I've done other streams or other videos lately where I've done I did off-road lighting to it. I did 3 different videos of off-road lighting. I did the KC highlights on the front. Then I did a roof light bar. Actually, it ended up being 3 different videos because first I was able to wire everything up to the cab, and then as I was doing that, I needed more wiring, so I had to order more wiring to extend it. And then Then when I had to mount it on the roof, I had to order some roof mounts to it that because the ones that it came with wouldn't work. Um, Ladia, there's reasons behind that, and I don't want to get into it. The best reason I would say is to let me see if I can bring that video and um, no, it's because it is getting into something almost very political. But I am gonna put the link to it the in the stream box here because I think everybody needs to check out this stream. Um, so I think that it's an interview done with me by my friend Jenny Gage, and um, she does an excellent job of something we both. Someone sent me a memo that the White House had put out. I didn't want to believe it. She didn't want to believe it. We both did our digging online, and we found out it's true. So please check out Jenny's interview, the conversation in this live stream between Jenny and I. Um, Jenny's a fantastic YouTuber. She talks about being an ex-Mormon trad wife, uh, Christian nationalist slash MAGA slash prepper, and now she is, has changed her life. So that is an excellent video to check out. Yes, her channel is Life Take Two. Yadira, that link I posted is straight to the interview that we did together. It was a fantastic interview. We did it together on what is it, StreamYard. Then she on a closed StreamYard stream, and then she records it there. Then she edits certain things. You guys will be amazed. Another video that is in there. I know I've posted it as a short on my channel. It was given to me by a friend of mine whose house was raided by Homeland Security. And there's several ways to interpret as to why it happened. So I would highly suggest to check out that video. But many of you, I think if any of you are transitioning, please do watch the content of that video as something that was told to me that I didn't want to believe. I went and did my research. Jenny we both went down the rabbit hole about what we heard, and we just kept finding what we thought was a false narrative. So that's what's kind of changing a little bit here, and I think it's an unfortunate thing. And it's very unfortunate what is happening, and it continues in the same thing that's happening to many other groups that we've seen in the United States that are, and yeah, and Jenny's great at interviewing people. She takes topics, breaks them down really well. I'm going to say one thing, as like she says, she's an ex-Mormon trad wife. And one of the things, having been Mormon myself. One thing they teach the kids from when they're young is to learn how to do speeches and how to talk in public. And that is why, probably where she gets that real good, you know, um, way of breaking things down and speaking. Um, and many, if you guys know any other people that are of the Mormon faith, Mormon religion, you will see the same thing. That, in fact, they're most of them are very good. Say after they come back from their mission, the young people, they are very good at becoming salesmen. Um, Another place where they get recruited a lot are into agencies like the FBI, the even the CIA, Homeland Security, because they are taught to be loyal, how to be able to talk properly, um, and really how to, in a way, they don't question things. So they're told a certain set of rules, they're going to follow it, and they are, you know, they are the candidates that these agencies will look for. Um, so it's amazing when you really break that down and check it out. Um, so that video, um, unfortunately, what Jenny and I talk about says a lot of where our nation is headed. I had said it before in other videos, um, but yet uh, I didn't think it would. I was hoping that not much of it would come into fruition and actually happen. Um, well, thank you very much, um, Muffin. That's one of the big things. Jenny said that she was surprised she didn't see me with my wig on with purple hair, or whatever color I wanted. She said that blew her away, because when you go on StreamYard, you can go on like 10, 15 minutes ahead of time, and then you start recording. Um, oh, thank you very much, Adira. Um, yeah, it just, it, you know, unfortunately for a while, I think at least for, hopefully, after the next election, things change. We'll have to see though. Um, I'm kind of organizing things as we speak here. Hopefully they will. I don't know. Um, it's gonna be it's just gonna take its time. Um, it's just gonna be one of those things. Um, I don't know what more to say without, as when you read the memo that we found, you know, um, I'm going to try to find that memo. I will post, if when I find it, I will post it in the description down below so many of you can read it. Um, and it's been found on government websites. Someone sent me a picture of not a YouTube, but a Facebook posting of it. So at first, I didn't want to believe it was true. I thought it might have been some type of hoax, it's something someone made up with AI. And no, sure enough, when I started doing my research on it, it was true. So I'm going to look it up on a .gov website. And I'll post it in the description down below after the stream, and I will, so you guys can read it word for word. It's from the Pam Bondi with the Attorney General of the United States. So it was written on December 5th, and hopefully we, you know, everybody, more people read it and are aware of it. Yeah, I mean, due to the fact that right now I am not doing all my makeup, I had placed orders with a company called Ipsy. I was getting a box a month, paying like $30, and they would send me like 5 items, like some real nice facial moisturizer, like primer spray. I'll probably still do videos from time to time with my makeup done. It doesn't mean that I'm completely gonna wipe that part out. It's gonna be basically the activism part. Um, so when I have more chance, you know, days that I can really sit and work on it, I will do my makeup. It's just once you guys read the memo, you're gonna see why. You know, it luckily, like I said, two of the other T's have taken off, which have been trucks and triathlon. Right now that I've signed up for triathlon has really, really taken off. Guys, hold on one moment. I do have to answer a call. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. Um, and we'll have about another 15, 20 minutes. My mom just called. She's gonna head over here and we're going out to dinner. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna stream for about another 15 minutes. She'll probably text me when she gets here. First of all, GemsX is in the garage and that's her parking spot. She just brought a brand new Nissan Kicks. I don't know if you guys are noticing a trend in our family in the cars that we buy. Every person that lives in this household has a Nissan. Hey, Cincinnati Drew, how are you? So I'm trying to get a thicker jacket. It's kind of chilly for San Diego right now. Where is my Darth Vader hoodie that I was wearing earlier? In fact, I was wearing it yesterday when I was on. Here it is. But yeah. Thinking some Olive Garden sounds good. What do you guys think? What would you guys go to? I mean, I know every region has different restaurants, but I think my mom and I were talking Olive Garden the other day. I'm craving some fettuccine Alfredo there. I do like my fettuccine Alfredo. And I always order it that instead of meatballs or anything like that, I always have then put sausage in it. Tonight when I arrive, I will do a video reveal of what I have in the box. Maybe you guys can guess. I did give the hint that it is for triathlon. You guys know that for those of you that haven't been here the last few weeks, the paper's right up here, right there. I've signed up for my first triathlon of the Triple Crown Series in San Diego. Oh, so you guys are kind of close. The bathing suit's over here somehow, but I actually I am gonna um show the different types of suits that one can get and what to get for what types of weather and different things because some basic things, apparel to get for triathlon. And like what I wore to my first one, I'm going to show that because I was in Florida. So Florida has warmer waters. We're in San Diego, and even in the summer, the water can be 50 degrees. So we're gonna I'm gonna do a video on that. Um, so I will definitely show. I will do another video on. I looked at a bike today on OfferUp. I'm not trying to buy a brand new tri bike. I saw a very nice tri bike. Some guy had it up for sale. I was gonna put an offer on it, and the guy sold it last night. I wasn't feeling good last night. I should have thrown an offer at it, and it got sold last night. Um, then um, Today I found one for $3.99. Very nice bike. The guy says he has to sell it before he leaves the country. So I'm gonna lowball him. Honestly, I'm gonna lowball him. I started looking up what the bike should cost, and I'm gonna lowball him because if he needs to leave the country, or he's selling it because he's leaving the country, I'm gonna lowball him. And then he's selling it for $3.99. I'm gonna throw like 150 at him cash. And in fact, he lives like not far from my place. If he doesn't take it, the most I'm gonna pay is 200, half of what he's asking. So I'm gonna. It's a Cannondale Ale is the bike. It is black with red and white. Black, red, and white are my triathlon colors, except for this. This does not have any red or white on it. So unfortunately, the brand um, does not. So, I mean, I would have had to pay a lot more for what's in here, and it'd be black, red, and white because there's different. Yes, very well said, Cincinnati. When I buy anything on OfferUp, I try to meet in a public spot. I like when I was looking at the general vicinity of the map where he lives, uh, it's near a Costco. So I will tell him to meet me in the Costco parking lot rather than, at his place. So um or by actually there's also an AutoZone there. I'd rather meet by AutoZone because Costco and the Walmart there are always jam packed. So I'd rather meet at the Costco or the AutoZone and and just and then go from meet there. Pay. I'm gonna offer him cash. It's $3.99. The most I'm gonna pay is 200 because I'm sure I can find something else. So I'm gonna pay $3.99 or up. I'm gonna go to the bike shop and buy something there. In fact, the Trek Bike Shop here is owned by people that I know from high school. So I will do that. You know what? I do have to check out Facebook Marketplace. Muffin, I haven't checked Facebook Marketplace. The thing is, yeah, I need a road bike, but when you guys check out when I do my YouTube video about bikes, I'm going to show a couple of different ones because when it comes to doing your first triathlon, you don't need to go buy a heavy duty, if I had my dream bike for triathlon, it's a $12,000 bike. But no, I'm not going to go spend that. you don't go spend that for your first triathlon. And I've done others before, so but I'm still not at the point where I want to spend $12,000 on something. I wouldn't even spend. I would spend up to 2 or 3 grand, but it would be to do an Ironman. So, and and on top of that, with an Ironman, you have to buy an Ironman tattoo to go to get to you earn the Ironman tattoo afterwards. Um, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go about 10, 15 more minutes. Like I said, I just picked up that phone call. It was my mom. She wants to go out to dinner. Maybe what I'll do is come and do another live stream afterwards. We talk about how dinner went. I'll film a video about. I'll also do a video about these items um, that I've purchased. This is pretty cool because this the brand name to this is to another brand name of something else I have, so that we talk about a lot, or the name of something else we talk a lot about on this channel. Um, so yeah, we can do a late night stream. Tomorrow is Sunday here, so I can sleep in. I wouldn't want to do too late of a stream as I finally got over what was happening in the last couple of days. Um, but I don't know, maybe we can do maybe one day during a vacation time, I could do another one of those 12-hour ones. I know that one was crazy, but or we can do like a 6-hour one. I thought we had fun during that. We'll just have to get the right hours. Um, kind of. I know that usually like 5 o'clock is a good time because people get home from work, or do from doing other things. That's kind of a. I noticed between 5 to 8 o'clock p.m. are good times. Uh, I'm sorry, I'm just checking the Chargers Texans game right now. Chargers, it's 17-10 Texans. Um, so I'm hoping that if Chargers lose today, the Denver Broncos get the division. If not, if Chargers win, the division gets settled the next week where the Chargers and Denver play together. Now the Chargers do have sealed a playoff spot, so that's good. I'm happy with that. I would love to have seen Denver lose to KC this past week, but of course KC hasn't been great. Yeah, that 12-hour was fun. Now you guys got to realize some of the obstacles I have here are one, I loved New Mexico and having my own place because I could do whatever I want, whatever I felt like it. But now I have a place where I live, one with my mom and with my sister, and I, you know, I have to tailor to them also, which is, you know, make sure I'm not keeping them up, uh, making sure that, you know, people, basically I'm not keeping them up or bothering them during that time. Um, so that's one of my biggest things. Um, the other things have been, also the quiet, having it quiet in the background, because if they're got music or they it's just a lot different. It's been a whole different setting for me in so it's still accommodating. Now one thing, and I'm trying to convince my friend Joe, I don't know how many of you guys know who Joe is. My friend Joe started a church for atheists and agnostics a year ago now. It just in fact, he just had to pay the to re-register as a nonprofit organization. He has uh, now taken everything mobile. Hey, Turtle, welcome to the stream. Thank you very much. I do try to share as much. Uh, things they're definitely for the community. It's getting more difficult nowadays. Um, if you guys check out, for those that haven't checked it out, please do go check out this live stream or this interview that my friend Jenny at Life Take Two, her name is Jenny Gage. I would suggest to check out that video where she did interview me about things that have come out uh, uh, lately. He is outside right now, Muffin, and that is another thing that kind of gets me. Uh, Guys, also when you check out Jenny's interview of me, check out her other content. She's a fantastic YouTuber. She is probably one of the first YouTubers to talk about Mormon trad wife life and how she left it. And she talks about a lot of Christian nationalism, MAGA topics. She's gone from ex-Mormon content to Christian nationalism to MAGA content to a lot about the Charlie Kirk issues and kind of meshed them all together. And now we're going to start where me and her will talk a lot about the LGBTQIA plus community. Because when I told her about what I found, she went down a rabbit hole and found so much stuff that she never knew that we're going to do a series of talks together. So please do check out that video. I'm going to do a live stream with her on here and probably include another person on here on the same interview so Jenny and I can interview her. And you guys have seen the video. It is the people at the house that did get raped by Homeland Security, and so we can get their side of the story. So I've been trying to work on that for months. Jenny's on a little sabbatical right now, on vacation with her partner, and so I will say definitely watch her channel. Yes, the channel name is Life Take Two. I will tell you that she calls it Life Take Two because it is her life take two. She had very poor experience in life with her first husband that was a member of the Mormon church, treated her poorly, abused of her and stuff. And she has found someone else, and it is very, very good. Yes, Turtle, thank you for the super chat, and I will read it. Keep shining for those of us who can't, yet for safety reasons, it is so appreciated and felt. Yes, and that's why the channel is kind of on a different spin right now for all of our safety, especially when you read. Later on, I will post. Well, you guys already have the link to the video, but I will post the link about the memo we have found that we talk about in that video. So we're in the last 5 minutes. So I'm going to be able to stream here. Yes, Turtle, that super chat will help. Remember, 30% of what we get, 15% does go to Animal Humane New Mexico. They just probably got our Christmas card with me and Thomas on it, or holiday card, I should say. Um, I call them holiday cards more because, you know, I'm not, uh, I'm an atheist, so I'm calling them more holiday cards because it does say happy holidays. Um, and also, ooh, I hadn't seen that. I'll have to check that one out, Yadira. Um, and remember, you guys, I appreciate all of you coming on here. Turtle, so much thanks for that super chat. Um, let's see what we have. Yes, I am still on transition. I haven't checked that one out. I did see it. Cults to Consciousness, Charisse is awesome also. Um, she is a great YouTuber. She has surpassed John DeLynn because Charisse is also an ex-Mormon. Between her and what's her name, Alyssa Grenfell, those two have surpassed John DeLynn, who was the original uh, like YouTuber about ex-Mormon content. Um, Thank you very much, Jandalorian. Uh, I'm trying to, even with what's going on right now. Do check out that video. I'm gonna post it one more time on Jenny's channel, and you're gonna know why we're having to take the different spin here. I am gonna have to go. Like I said, I am going out to dinner. Just waiting on mom to pick me up. And so please have a great night. Maybe we'll do a second stream later on. I will definitely throw on a video, what's in the box here. And have a great night. Thank you for joining me here. Please do hit that like, subscribe, throw a super thanks, super chat, super sticker. Remember, it does help Animal Humane New Mexico, will help the Epilepsy Society of San Diego. And as always, thanks for being here. I love all you guys. I'm sorry it's been, a while since I hadn't uh, streamed, but we'll continue to go. Thank you and have a great night.